Hello, good evening, everyone. So welcome to our webinar tonight. My name is Darren, and I'm a dealer from Phillip Capital, so I will be your host tonight. First of all, I would like to share our company background before we enter the main topic today. Before we start the sharing, I would like to make a disclaimer that all of our sharing today is just basically purely for educational purpose, so it does not constitute any recommendation for you to buy or sell any investment product. So our company is Phillip Capital Sendirian Berhad. We were incorporated on 7 October 1995, which is the wholly owned subsidiary of Phillip Capital Holding Sendirian Berhad. So we are typically having over 30 years experience in the financial industry. And some of you might know that we're formerly known as Phillip Futures Sendirian Berhad because previously we only offer for futures products, but nowadays we offer for stocks and CFD as well. So that's why we rebrand our name from futures to capital. Apart from that, we are the trading participants of Bursa Malaysia Derivatives Berhad and also the participating organization of Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad, and which is the holder of Capital Market Service License. So which means that the way we offer the financial products is in a very legal way, following the laws and regulations of security commissions and the government. So for your information, our mother of Phillip Capital is located at Singapore, while our headquarters in Malaysia is located at KL area, which is near to the KLCC Avenue K. And we have a total of 11 Phillip Investor Center, or we so-called the branches across both East and West Malaysia as listed here. For example, like Penang, Kota Damansara, Melaka, Kuantan, JB, Kuching, Sibu, as well as in KK. So if you are from any of the city, you are most welcome to drop by our branches nearby to inquire about all the investment related services. Additionally, Phillip is not just a local company, but I would say it's a global company in which that we totally cover 15 countries around all the world, including Asia, Western, and Europe country. For example, like in Singapore, China, US, UK, or even in Dubai. While for futures trading, we offer the product listed in global exchange from US, including CME. For example, like the index products, which is all you know that for S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 index. And we have also CBOT, which is the agricultural products like soybean and wheat. And COMEX group, which is the metal products like gold and silver. And also NYMEX, which is the energy products like crude oil and gasoline. And also, we also have exchange in Europe, Japan, Hong Kong, Singapore, and especially in Malaysia. So with this global coverage, our clients can trade both local and foreign product easily through our in-house platform. All right, so for this one, it's showing that all the Bursa Excellent Awards that we have won over the past few years. So we are very honored that we have won the second runner-up for Best Overall Derivatives Trading Participant and the first runner-up for Best Retail Derivatives Trading Participant in 2023. So for your trading, as mentioned earlier, we offer three main categories of products, which are futures, stocks, and CFD, which is or so-called the contract for differences. So for this one, for futures, we include the index futures, just like I mentioned earlier, from in Malaysia, for example, like FKLI, and also S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100. And we also offer agricultural futures, for example, like FCPO for the soybean and wheat. And also we offer for metal futures like gold and silver, and energy futures, for example, like crude oil and also the gasoline, and also for the interest rate futures as well. While for stocks, we also offer not only for local Malaysia stocks, but also for foreign stocks like in US, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Australia stocks. And for contracts for difference, which is CFD, we also offer for local Bursa share CFD, and also for US shares, for example, like NYSE shares, Nasdaq shares in CFD, and also US index CFD and commodities CFD. So now you might come up with a questions. Why to choose us as your broker? So as mentioned earlier, we are the award-winning multi-asset broker in which we provide a wide array of products for you guys to trade. And also, we provide services of 24 hours blocking and execution support. So if you have any issue regarding trading or your account issue, especially at midnight, you can always call in to our dealing desk and we are always ready to assist you. Besides, we have the dealers who can provide advisory services regarding how you would like to trade and how you can get started. So we also always send out the latest market news to all our clients on the daily basis. So you can be sure that you can always get the latest updates from us. And last but not least, we provide for the online account opening to our clients so that we can easily open an account in a more efficient way. So apart from all this, we also provide free one-to-one coaching sessions in which you may always seek and book an appointment with our dealers to conduct either online or physical sessions regarding trading or some investment knowledge. And we also frequently conduct free seminars and webinars to the public. So just like how you can all can join this webinar today to gain more knowledge from us. And we do provide a free account opening as well, so that you can be able to start opening an account anytime, anywhere in the free way. Okay, so regarding for our coaching sessions, it is very suitable for all the beginners that we are able to provide the knowledge and guidance of, for example, like introduction to futures, CFD, and stock tradings, and also for our product knowledge, as well as for platform coaching and the charting system like the technical analysis and how to see the chart patterns and much more. Okay, since we consistently provide the seminar and webinars, you can scan for this QR code to follow and feel free to join our upcoming seminars and webinars. So let's wait for a few more seconds for you guys to take a screenshot here or take a picture so that you can be able to follow up if you are interested to all our upcoming seminars and webinars. Or else, you may also visit our website at philip.com.my to see all the details as well. All right. While for weekly market call, you may also take a screenshot on this weekly market call because this market call is always conducted on every Monday, in which we have the professional research teams from Singapore side. They will do a market view and updates on every Monday 11 a.m. And also at the night, which is the every Monday of 8 p.m., they will also do a technical analysis regarding weekly trend and potential entry and exit level for you guys. So let's take a few more seconds for you guys to take a screenshot here so that you can be able to follow up all the market news and updates from last week and then to have a more clear direction for you to trade for this week. All right. So moving on, for our online account openings, you may open the account with us, like open the futures account, stocks account, and CFD account, which is Truth Online. So it is very convenient to you guys as you can just directly apply anytime, anywhere. So you may take a screenshot here and also take a picture for this QR. So it will directly link you to the account opening portal for you to apply and make the registration. All right. So now I would like to introduce our trading platforms. So the platform that we use for futures trading is called Philip Nova. So we have both desktop app and mobile app for all our clients. So it is very simple and friendly to use, as we have over 90 technical indicators, live charts, market depth functions, and you may be able to get the access to direct buy or sell the local and forex products in one interface. So we do have also the demo account for you guys to try out our Philip Nova to see how the interface looks like. So you may take a picture or screenshot here for this QR so that you will be able to register for a demo account for free. And then you will be able to see how the interface look like, to learn, to see, is it good to you to trade with us. Right. And for your information, our live chart is powered by TradingView, in which that if you are TradingView users with subscription, you are able to link TradingView with our Philip Nova. in order to direct buy and sell for local and foreign products in one account. And we also provide over 17 global exchanges like JPX, HKEX, SGX, and much more. And also we have provided 24 hours execution support as mentioned earlier as well. So you may also feel free to scan and sign up for the demo account to try out with TradingView with Nova. All right, so for the platform that we use for stock trading is called Pons Global 2.0. While for the mobile app, we just come out with the 3.0 now. So our platform offers all-in-one watch list, tracking indicators, different exchange of top 30 movers, and a very powerful stocks analytic data. So basically, these data are very useful for those traders to see the trends for different stocks as well. And this is the platform for us to use to trade for CFD. This is very user-friendly platform as well, as we provide all the functions like live chatting, price alert, live market price mirroring exchange, and advanced order type as well. So now we move on to the most exciting part, which is our promotions. So for the first promotion we are launching nowadays is the trade US stock as low as 0.02%, which means that it's the minimum fee only for 1.99 USD dollar. So this is a very exclusive low rate without any platform fees, and we also provide free US live market data and weekly market calls to all our traders. So I believe this is a very good chance for you guys to trade for stocks now, especially now the US election has been done. So it will be able to have a more clear view sight in the US stock as well. So you may take a screenshot here for the QR. So in order to get more details regarding these promotions, as well as to know about the terms and conditions inside. And I would say this promotion only lasts until 31, which is the end of March 2025. So if you have the mindset into trade for US stocks, I believe this is the chance for you. Also, the another promotion that we're launching is trading CFD as low as in USD dollar 2, in which that you can get the commission rebates up to 80%. And the products only can be applicable is only for gold and silver CFD, crude oil CFD, and also US indices CFDs. So you may also take a screenshot here or take a picture for this QR in order to learn more about these details and also to get more info about the terms and conditions inside. And this promotion only lasts until 12th of December 2024. So yep, you can take a picture here. All right. So lastly, before we dive into the topic, allow me to introduce our speaker for tonight, Mr. Chong Yong Lin. So Mr. Chong is a licensed dealer representative with over 2 years of experience specializing in commodities, index futures, and CFD. So with a proven track record of serving institutional clients, professional traders, and high net worth individuals, he provides expert guidance on the complexities of trading. And he holding a degree in actuarial studies from Asia Pacific University with a strong passion for both fundamental and technical analysis. So Chong is committed to empowering clients with the knowledge and tools to make informed trading decisions, dedicated to sharing a very good trading principle to you guys. So, okay, now please allow me to welcome for our speaker, Mr. Chong. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so now you may take over to share your slide now.
Okay. Hi. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Darren. So, good evening. I'm Chong Yong Lin. Hello.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
Mr. Chong. Have you shared your slide?
Can you see my slide now?
No, from my side, I cannot see the slides. Maybe
Let me share again.
when you try it again.
Okay, can you see?
Oh, yeah, now can see.
Okay, sure. So we'll start our topic today. Okay, so hi everyone, I'm Chong Yong Lin and I'm a senior dealer from Phillip Capital Sdn Bhd. So we'll start our webinar today. So we always heard about risk all the time, and it usually comes with like controlling losses, protecting the capital, and also making smart decision. And this word seems like very mysterious, but what does it mean really in our practice? So today we will be discussing about this topic. So okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, so risk management is the cornerstone of successful trading. It's involved identifying, assessing, and mitigating potential losses. By implementing effective risk management strategies, traders can protect their capital and optimize their trading performance. So we apply risk management is actually for us to minimize losses and if the market against us. So it's actually to protect us now. So most of the traders, they try to grab all the opportunity, no matter a small wave or a big wave, they try to grab all the opportunity, they want to earn all the money. But actually it's quite crucial to understand the risk involved before we do trading or investing. So successful traders, they recognize that trading is quite complex. So it need to have a very solid risk management strategy together with a trading plan. So for you to have a sustainable income. So always remember, in trading, the first priority should be uh, survive in the market. So rather than focusing on how much money you make, the profit. So example, when we learn a new sport, or even for example, you go for a gymnasium. So the first thing that you learn is actually to how to do the movement, do the exercise in the correct way. So why we need to learn all these things first? So this is actually uh, for us to build a good habit and also to protect us from injury. So when it comes to trading or when it comes to investing, it's also the same thing. So we need to learn the risk management first before we go further. Okay, so as long as you can survive, making profit is just a matter of time. All right. Okay, so now uh, now we talk about the understanding about risk management fundamentals. So there are three essential steps for you to identify this risk. So which is awareness, evaluation, and also handling. So we go for the awareness first. So the for the awareness, the goal is to actually to recognize potential risks in trading activities. So it requires you to like stay informed about the market conditions, about the economic factors that might impact your position, and so on and so forth. So actually, you need to quite sensitive what happening around you in the market, and also this also allow you to spot potential risks, and also you can prepare for it accordingly. All right, so let's move to the next one, which is valuation. So we already assessed the likelihood and the impact of the risk in the previous stage. So this for the evaluation step, it involves for you how to use quantitative and also qualitative analysis tools to help you to assist you to identify the risk. So quantitative tool give us the numbers and the data to work, and then qualitative analysis help us to understand broader and also less aspect of risk. Okay, so we go to the handling steps. So after identifying and also evaluating the risk, so it's time for us to develop strategy to mitigate them. So this might have some protective measures and also creating contingency plans to ensure that your strategy is prepared for all these various scenarios. So handling risk efficiently is also a key to minimize your potential losses and also protect your assets and your equity. Okay. Okay, so now we talk about the risk exposure in CFD trading. So the trading risk come in range of forms. So also for CFD, which is contract of difference, also the same. So here are the risks. So the first one, which is the leverage risk. So the leverage means the client only have to put a fraction of the market value of the underlying instrument, but the clients are entitled to gain same gains or losses if the client had paid the full value, full contract value. Meaning to say, like if you want to buy value 100,000 MIR of Maybank shares, for example. So for if you trade with CFDs with a leverage of 10%, so you no need to pay the full value of 100,000 MIR. Instead, you have to pay for 10,000 MIR only for you to enter this position. Okay, so this leverage risk is CFD are leverage products traded on margin. So the risk of any gain or losses in leverage CFD can be amplified. So this leverage effect can work against the client as well as work for the client. So it means that the relatively small market movement can lead to a proportional big impact to the value of your equity. Okay, so this is actually a double-edged sword. So your gains and your losses will be based on the full traded value. So meaning to say that you might lose more than your deposit, or you might lose more than your equity. Okay, so this is one of the risks of trading in CFDs. Okay, so the next one is counterparty risk. So since CFD is an over-the-counter leverage product traded on off-exchange basis, so off-exchange transactions are typically less regulated and are subjected to a separate regulatory regime. So when client trades the CFD contract, it's actually issued by the counterparty, and there's no central clearing guarantee in the trade between. The client will be relying on the counterparty creditworthiness. This is the nature of the over-counter products. So counterparty risks arise when the CFD provider fail to meet the due payment obligation under CFD. For example, client hold a long CFD position, which are in the money, making the profit, and the gain supposed to be credited to its account. However, because due to the counterparty creditworthiness, the CFD provider he don't want to pay the credit the gain to the client. Okay, so actually, it's quite important for us when choosing a broker house when we trade CFDs. So, in other way to say, it's better for you to choose a licensed broker which is regulated by Securities Commission to reduce this counterparty risk. Okay, so the next one, which is liquidity risk. Okay, so CFD are traded on an over-the-counter basis, like I mentioned previously. So it does not have a secondary market. So the liquidity or the is subject to the availability of buy and sell prices and volume. Okay, so the next one, which is the currency risk. This one will be applied when you trade foreign products. So the profit or loss in transaction in foreign currency denominated contracts will be affected by the fluctuations in currency rate, where there is a need of conversion from from one currency to another currency. Okay, and the last one, which is the market risk. So fluctuation in the underlying market can occur rapidly and can adversely affect the value of CFD. So clients should be aware that the price, value, or level of underlying market may depend on a number of factors such as interest rate, demand, supply, and action of the governments, and so on and so forth. So those are factors that may affect to the market. So this one seems for not only for stocks, for commodity CFDs, for stock CFD, for index CFD, or we have this market risk as long as you are exposed to the market. Okay. Okay, so next, which is the risk analysis process, which is the framework of our risk analysis. So the first one is the plan development. So the plan development is for us to create a comprehensive trading plan. So this trading plan should include entry and exit strategies, position sizing, and also risk tolerance level. So remember, when we do trading or we do investing, we always need to go with a plan. So if you want to success in the market, before you do anything, you should develop a plan and then stick with it. Okay, most investor or most trader, they don't have a real plan, or worse, they have a poor plan, but based on like unrealistic targets. So trading is actually a serious business with your real money. Okay, so you need to have a very good plan and also proven results for you to make money in this market. Okay, so the next one is execution discipline. So execution discipline, just now I already mentioned, you need to have a plan, you need to have a strategy, and also after you have this strategy, you need to stick to it and avoid emotional decision making during the market fluctuation. So this one is about for you to execute the plan, to stick to the plan. So for this one, I need to point out one thing, which is the hope is actually not a strategy. We always heard about people saying about the hope analysis. So this hope is actually not a strategy. So normally we tell ourselves be patient when you do when you need to do buy or sell, or maybe during pandemic time, or maybe a market crash, you'll be panic and oh you make something that out of your plan. So this is actually not a good. So maybe I can give you an example. So if you take the train every morning, scheduled on 6:15, okay, for example 6:15. So for in if one day the train didn't come at 6:30, so it's normal. So okay, you won't think too much because it's not too far away from the plan. But if the train didn't come until like 7:30 p.m. 7:30, the train also didn't come. What to say? Meaning to say something is wrong, and you should need to come up with another plan, or your plan should have this kind of situation, and you need to tackle it accordingly. Okay, so this is one of the example lah. So we need to identify, okay, and then execute our trading strategy. Okay, then lastly is a performance review. So we need to regularly analyze our trading results and identify areas for improvement and refine the trading strategies accordingly. So doing a trading review is an important way for us to summarize past trading results and then analyze the progress. So throughout the review, so you know what is the weakness, or what anything that you didn't consider when you design this strategy, or you design this plan. So you can help you to revise to improve your trading strategy. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. So for the next one is the market dynamics and risk assessment. So uh, the first one will be the pre-trade analysis, which is conduct through market research, analyze trends, volatility, and potential scenarios before we entering a trade. So before we enter any trade, it's quite essential for us to conduct different market research. So this means we need to have analyzing the market trend. We need to know what is the market happening currently. So when you know what's happening on the market now, then it helps you to know how this can impact the market. So you have a better understanding, and also you can have a better move. Okay, so by taking the time to evaluate the market upfront, you are getting a solid foundation for on your decision making also. Okay, then the next one will be on the position monitoring. So once you enter the trade, it's crucial for you to continuously track on your open position, meaning the position that you are holding. So the market is dynamic and condition might change very quickly. So you must be prepared. Uh, anything happen uh, that anything that will happen in the market, and you can adjust your strategies or adjust your position based on the market movements. So for example, when the market move in this way, so what you should do? Okay, and the market is in your favor, or the market is against you, so what you should do? You add a position, or should you decrease? You should cut 50% of your position, or you should cut like 30% of your position. So this everything you need to be considered. Okay, so effective position monitoring allows you to respond proactively to shift and protect your investments. Okay, then for the next one, which is the risk reassessment. So the final steps will be for this risk reassessment. So regularly re-evaluate risk exposure, adapt and approach as market conditions evolve. So regularly re-evaluate your risk exposure is actually very important, as market condition and risk factors can be evolved over time. So this stage involve you need to have a necessary adjustment aligned with the market condition. So how the market move, so you need to follow the market lah. Okay, so risk reassessment is the ongoing process. So you need to have this risk reassessment over the time, and helping you to ensure a strategy remain relevant and effective. Okay. Okay, so now is we talk about this historical lesson in risk management. So here are two examples of uh, market crash. So uh, the first one is 2008 financial crisis. So this 2008 financial crisis began with a cheap credit and tax lending standards that fueled a housing price bubble. So the low quality loans were packaged and resold to financial institution as investments. So when the bubble burst, the institution were left holding trillions of dollars of worthless mortgages. Okay, this is the first one, and the second one will be 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, which is a few years ago. So this COVID-19 recession was a global and economic recession caused by COVID-19 lockdowns. So the recession begins in most countries in February 2020. So after a year of global economic slowdown that slows stagnant on economic growth and consumer activity, the COVID-19 lockdown and the precautions taken in early 2020 drove the global economy into crisis. So this brings us a story. So these two events we call it as black swan event, which is hard for us to predict in terms of timing and also the magnitude of the event. So uh, so this kind of market crash actually emphasize us the need of adaptable risk strategies. So those traders or those investors who did not manage their risk effectively, uh, so this what will hurt them. So also there's a thing that there's no such thing as safe stocks or safe investment assets. So when we talk about investment or we talk about trading, so those are those are assets that with risk. So like you are thinking about safe racing cars. So like racing cars, there's like the safe racing cars, uh, no such thing that there's 100% safe racing cars in the world. So come for the stocks. All stocks are very risky. Like I just shared just now, the even the pandemic time, the Lehman Brothers, okay, it also went bankrupt. So we cannot justify a company just because the company is a household name or a very well-established business with experienced management. So this doesn't mean that this company is a very great stock to buy and it will be potentially going up for 100 years or many years. Okay, so if in the bear market, this kind of company also will even go bankrupt. Okay, so we need to highlight that the risk management is very, very important. Okay. Okay, so we come to a conclusion. So the risk management is one of the bigger lessons that all traders and all investors must learn in the journey of trading or in the journey of investing. Okay, so I believe everyone here that attending the webinar now is a very good learner lah. So only you can spend your time, go and spend your extra time to learn the trading related knowledge, right? So also continuous learning, including stay updated on the market trends and risk management techniques. So you may attend workshops and study successful trader strategy as well. Okay, so for next, the consistency also is a key. You need to apply risk management consistently, and you have a strategy and need to stick with it. So avoid deviating from your plan even during profitable periods. Okay, so the last one will be adapt and evolve. So after you learn everything, you have a lot of knowledge. So the most important thing is how you are going to develop them, how you are going to apply them in the practical. Okay, so over time you'll be successful investor and traders, right? So okay, so my presentation ends here. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.
All right. So thank you so much for Mr. Chong. Now we move on to our Q&A sessions. So, I saw that there's a question coming out from the chat box, which is the client is he want to ask the question regarding the stress testing and scenario analysis risks on derivatives. So can you briefly to talk about this to the client?
Sorry, can you repeat again the question?
The client asking, I have some questions on stress testing and scenario analysis risks on derivatives. So can you briefly to answer for his question?
Okay, so I think this this client want to ask about how are we going to identify when the strategy is invalid. Okay, so maybe I can give an example here. So when the strategy is are we going to identify this one? There's a very simple and effective way, which is when the maximum drawdown is exceeded, meaning to say, because when we do a strategy, we'll backtest this strategy. So we have a rough maximum historical maximum drawdown. We know, for example, for this strategy, the maximum drawdown is around 25%. So when you apply this strategy in the market, when it goes over this 25%, for example, now your maximum drawdown going to 30%. So we know something is wrong. So in this scenario, you need to retest whether this strategy is it still workable, or is there any issue that you didn't spot, or is there any technical issue that caused this. So this is a very good way for you to identify this thing. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So there's another question from the chat box is how do you quantify and mitigate model risks in trading, which is particularly when the market condition diverge significantly from historical patterns?
This what I mentioned. Uh, I think it's same as what I mentioned just now. So we need to identify whether the strategy is it workable or not. Is there any decay on this strategy? So what I mentioned just now, the historical drawdown is a very good way for us to identify. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Chong. And then there's one more question. It is about how to add the stop loss in our trading plan.
Okay. So regarding a stop loss, I think many different ways or different stop loss that are available. So actually, for me, I think planning a stop loss is a quite a very good lesson for us to learn also. So for different strategies, it suits different type of stop loss. So for example, there are a few types of stop loss. Normal stop loss, which we know, and the most common stop loss that we see now. So this suitable for a small position. So which is the target stop loss is setting up at the support and the resistance level. So this is a normal stop loss. And then another thing is like a trailing stop loss, which is if a position is in profit, then the stop loss price will be move up or move down accordingly to the market price. So I think this one will be more suitable for trend following strategies. And then a capital stop loss, which is like it will be loss percentage, the loss percentage of capital. And for example, when you, hello, can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, I
sorry.
continue. Let
Sorry,
me
Mr. Chong.
continue.
I'm not sure because for your side it's a bit lagging. So
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
can now can
Okay.
hear your voice clearly.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I
can. Just now
continue.
a bit start. So now can.
Sure. No problem. So let me continue. For the capital stop loss is like a loss percentage of capital. For example, when my capital goes down 30%, so I will cut all of my position. So this is one of the stop loss also lah. So as we can see, there are many types of stop loss that you can apply. So perhaps you can apply all of these stop losses inside your strategy. You may include them in your strategy for you to also, it's also very good way for you to manage your risk. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for Mr. Chong for the Q&A sessions. I think there is no
Thank
more
you.
question in the chat box. So, yep. Wait, let me check again. In the chat box. Oh, there is one more question. Can I ask you for Mr. Chong?
Yeah,
So there
sure.
the question is, if I trade FCPO outright, what is the risk that I need to look out for?
Okay, for FCPO outright, I think the risk is quite similar with the risk of CFD that I mentioned just now. The first one will be the leverage risk. As FCPO, the futures contract is a leverage product as well. Is you only need to pay the margin instead of the full notional value of the FCPO. So the leverage risk is I think is the most important risk that you need to take care of. All right. So and also um, and also the market risk as well. As you can see, the FCPO market is quite volatile, especially these few days. So we need to really stick to the market. And then if the market is against us, then the stop loss will work it. You will work accordingly lah. So I think this is the main risk that for FCPO. Yeah.
Okay. And then I see the one last question for you, Mr. Chong. So the
Sure.
question is, how do you avoid for the market crash for this part?
Okay, so for market crash, actually, uh, like the black swan events, so this kind of market crash, we are unable to predict. We don't know when it comes and we don't know when it will be last. So like the COVID-19 pandemic, so when it comes, it held for like a few years, a few months, even though a few years. So actually, we are hard to predict this kind of situation. So the best thing is when we need to when we know that our strategy is not working. For example, your strategy is it did not work on this kind of market condition. You need to be able to identify it very fast, and then to react it accordingly. Yeah.
I see. So thank you so much, Mr. Chong, for the Q&A sessions.
Yes.
So due to the time concerns, so that will be the deal for tonight Q&A lah. So thank you again for Mr. Chong for the informative
Thanks.
sharing tonight. And thank you everyone for being so patient on it. So moving on to my ending. So if you feel free to, like, if you have any interested to open account or you have any trading ideas come out in your mind, you may take a picture of the QR code here for the online account opening. So this will direct to link you to the online account opening portal for you to register inside. So let's have a few more seconds for here to take a picture or take a screenshot here. Okay, so allow me to share again for the promotion tonight. Sorry, it's recently for this within this month. For the first promotion we are using is the US stock trading at 0.02% brokerage, in which minimum fee for only 1.99 USD dollars. So this is a very exclusive low rate for you guys to trade. So yep, if you have any trading mindset in your mind, I think you can open an account with us and then just get more info inside to get more knowledge regarding the stocks and then to start trading for US stock for now. This is a very good chance for you guys. So yep, can take a picture here for the QR code. And I would like to mention again for this promotion only lasts until the end of March 2025. So yep, can catch the opportunity. And next for our promotion for CFD, which is you can trade as low as USD2, in which you can get commission rebates up to 80%. And all the CFD products that you are applicable for this promotion only for gold and silver CFD, crude oil CFD, as well as US indices CFD. So you may also scan for the information, scan for more information here in this QR code. And this promotion only lasts until 12th of December of this year. So you may take a picture here and then wait for a few more seconds. All right, so this is our contact from our Connect with Us, in which you can follow our affiliate Capitals and Dirian Berhad in Facebook, YouTube, Telegram, and LinkedIn. And also you can follow our Instagram and also to view our website in affiliate.com.my. So it is advisable to you guys to join our Telegram channel, in which you can join in Philip Capital Stocks and also Philip Capital Futures and CFD. So please can take a picture here to join our Telegram channel. So every day we will update for all the market recaps and the latest market move. So if you have any trading ideas or you want to open an account with us, you can directly see all the information inside. And I believe this will be able to help you have a more clearer insights in your future tradings and also stock tradings. So yep, let's wait for a few more seconds for you to take a picture here. Okay, so now this is our contact from our different branches. So you can just take a picture here as well to see to record for the telephone number, the contact number, and also for the email address. So if you have any inquiry from us, you can direct contact us through this contact. And also you may also contact to our HQ dealing, which is here, the 0327830388. This is our dealing desk number. So which is if you're facing any issue at midnight and you want to seek for help, you can always call this number. So even at midnight, we are also ready to serve you as well, to assist you if you have any problem. All right. So yep, thank you so much for the webinar today. Thank you for your times, and I hope you already get a lot of knowledge inside. And thank you so much, Mr. Chong, for our speaker, and also thank you all the audience here. All right, have a good night.